So the other day, I was, watching cooking videos on YouTube, as I do. I like to cook, so I watch cooking content. And I saw a First We Feast video where they made a Cuban frita burger, and it's basically a burger that you can use a leaner type of beef for, right? So basically you can make almost a diet style burger that you mix tomato paste or tomato sauce, depending on how much water you want to add into it, vinegar, garlic powder, and then a couple other seasonings together into like a sauce that you spread on top of the burger while it cooks to keep it nice and moist, right? So it doesn't dry out. That's why you can use that leaner beef. And I was thinking, why not mix that? Like, it's pretty similar to Egyptian Kashari. I really liked the flavor of that, and this is actually, I know this is biryani spice, but that's not what this is. This is actually the leftovers from that recipe right here. The only thing that will be missing from that sauce that was like the vinegar tomato sauce is onion and garlic, which I wouldn't be able to add in because the chunks of garlic and whatever would burn. But we have onion powder, garlic powder, so I don't see why I can't just substitute those. And then obviously if you're trying to make this like healthier, you can't put fried onion, but you can just put like grilled onion on top of the burger. I don't see why not. So that's what we're gonna do. This might not work. Haven't tried it before. This is the experiment. So to start, let's chop up the onion. Spray it down with some cooking spray and just get your onion in the pan. We're gonna let that cook down while we prep everything else. My other half an onion I'm gonna save for another day. Give the onions a sprinkle of salt, obviously. If I don't say to salt something, just assume that it needed salt. There's like a 20% chance that I just forgot to salt it, but like it needed salt, whatever it was. So I don't really have a recipe to go off of here. I'm just kind of winging it. This is also the first time that I've even attempted this. There's a chance that it doesn't work, and if this doesn't work, you're not watching. I'm not gonna put the video out, obviously. So if you're seeing this, it did work. Don't feel like you might get to the end of the video and you wasted your time. I'm gonna put like half this can of tomato sauce in here. There's no way I don't spill this. There's just no way that I actually successfully get 2 tablespoons in here. Well, that's 1. I'm proud of myself. I'm just gonna say I'm proud of myself. Try not to burn these while you're doing other things. Oh, half a can of tomato sauce is 4 ounces. Half a cup's worth of tomato sauce. And then I'm gonna put a tablespoon of the spice blend. Here, I'll quick cut to me making the spice blend in the previous video. Grab a tablespoon's worth. Add that into your spice blend. A tablespoon of sweet paprika. A tablespoon of cumin. A tablespoon of ground coriander. A teaspoon of ground nutmeg. And a teaspoon of ground black pepper. Now mix this up. That is your spice blend. Wasn't that interesting? Tablespoon. It might need more, so I'm just gonna leave that there. A teaspoon of garlic powder and a teaspoon of onion powder. I'm gonna mix this up and see how it tastes. We'll adjust from there. I also don't know how this is supposed to taste because I've never eaten this, nor have I ever made it. You would think I would have looked up a recipe before like filming this video, but no, we're just winging it. Pretty good. I want to double the spices. Another teaspoon of onion, another teaspoon of garlic, and another tablespoon of the spice blend. And then another 2 tablespoons of vinegar. So that's a 1/4 cup of vinegar, half a cup of tomato sauce. Mix this up. Oh yeah, that's really good. But I think it needs to be thinned out a little. So I'm gonna add in a 1/4 cup of water. There we go. That's a nice texture. That is a flavor bomb. All right, take this, put it to the side. Cap that before you spill it. Now this is a pound of ground beef. I want half of it, so we're just gonna go right there like that. And then again, right there like that. Cut the other one first, but now we have 2 1/4-pound patties right there, boom, boom. This piece, get it in a bag, put it in your fridge. Grab your onions, get them off the heat once they're done. I definitely slightly burnt those, but you can call that caramelization, you know? All depends on the mindset. As far as burger patties go, make a burger patty. You can double stack smash burger it if you want. You can just make a burger patty if you want. It's, it's up to you. Slap them a couple times. Don't touch the thing with the raw meat hand. Oh, I'm out of soap. It's good enough for dishes. It's good enough for your hands, you know? Get the heat moving there. Get some cooking spray down. This is lean stuff. And I'm not smash burgering it, right? I'm just putting normal patties. just let that go. You're gonna want to season it with salt because there's no salt in that really. And they're about done. Give them a little flip. Salt them. And then put some sauce on there. Then grab your cheese, get cheese on top. I'm going with 1 piece of cheddar and a piece of American just to try the difference. Should have used 2 pieces of cheddar because I only have 1 piece of cheddar left now. You also definitely should have toasted your buns beforehand because look at that. Look at what's left in this pan. Normally I toast my bun after while I let the burger sit for a second, but once your burgers are done, grab them out of the pan. Set them to the side to cool down. And then I guess I still want to toast these buns, so I'm going to scrape the tomato sauce that's been grilled on out of there. Oh, that made a mess. Spray it down with vegetable oil. Get the buns on. Remember to overcrowd the pan so it, cooks unevenly. That's a big step. You have to do it. Also, you're going to have a lot of this left over. I don't know what to do with it, so I'm just going to maybe put that on like pasta or something tomorrow. Okay, so on my first one, I'm just going to do ketchup. The American cheeseburger, and a bunch of red onions that I'm going to try not to spill all over the plate, even though I'm going to. I can fix that in Photoshop afterwards, make those disappear. We're going to make this a little bit more special, right? Pickles. Specifically, these kind are maple bourbon hot. Oh wait, no, not pickles yet. Walmart brand secret sauce. This is Big Mac sauce. Now pickles. Onions are going on the bottom this time, so that less of them spill. You still stilt them? That's fine. It's fine. Everything's fine. Burger patty, burger bun. Get that onion off there. This is what goes into making a cooking show. You just gotta use 900 plates. Alright, so let's say you made this burger normally with a 70-30 style beef, that people normally use for burgers. You use a standard bun, everything normal. This burger would run you at 670 calories, right? If you were to substitute that with 95.5 lean ground beef, the sauce on top with a keto bun and low-fat cheese, it would only be 220 calories each. Now I use different buns, different cheeses, it's somewhere in between. But that's how you could do this to make it very low cal. Let's give this bad boy a try. This is just the one with ketchup and nothing else. That sauce is good. It adds a nice vinegary tang to the burger. And yeah, it keeps it nice and moist. I'd call that a complete success. This other burger though. Okay, the sharpness of the cheddar is great to mix with that tomato seasoning. The pickle kind of counteracts it. I think it would be better if you use like pickled red onion as your pickle. But overall, this is great. I say go ahead and make it. It's very easy. I mean, yeah, it's an extra step. You got to make that sauce, but that's about it. So anyways, see you guys next time. Okay, people, I got all the way to the end of the video and I thought to myself, kind of weird that I'm not going to show the actual taste test of the actual leanest version. So I did it. I went and got some keto buns, got the 97 3% lean ground beef, and the fat-free cheese. So fat-free cheese, 30 calories a slice. These buns, 50 calories a pop, and this for a quarter of it is 137 calories. So I'll put a calorie counter, I don't know, on the screen here maybe, or over here, I don't know where I'm gonna put it, so that you guys can go ahead and keep track at home to check my work. But let's do this. I also do still have the other buns, so I'm gonna make a low cal and a not low cal version. Obviously, I'm not using 2 different kinds of beef here, but that's fine. I'm not busting out a second kind of ground beef. So already you can kind of see the difference between this nice and fluffy, darker color. These ones are a bit browner, but this bun, 170 calories. This bun, 50. Oh, wow. Okay, so these buns don't toast at all. They get crunchy, but they don't seem to toast. And bam, there you have it. There it is. I'm not gonna take another photo for another thumbnail because we already have a thumbnail. So I don't really need that, but let's give this bad boy a try. Pretty good. The pickled onions on it are great. Great move. The bread comes through too much. You can really taste the bread, which I don't love. What about the cheese? Cheese is almost flavorless. It gets completely washed out by the sauce. You can probably go with no cheese. Save the 30 calories instead. I'd recommend using the better cheese, but this bread is fine. What would improve it though is a second patty. Now that second patty is gonna add in another 137 calories plus the 30 calorie cheese, 160 calories. But like, look at that. Oh my god, way more balanced. It's extra meaty. The red onion crunch is there, but it kind of counteracts the bland bun, which, if you did the math, get rid of the cheese piece. The calorie difference between this bun and the other bun is 120 calories. This patty without the cheese is 136 calories, 137 calories. Almost there. Anyways, that's all. Just wanted to show you that it is possible, and honestly, I wanted to make it again because it's so tasty. See you guys.